Oh hey, is this hold on. Didn't Chop Dog warn me about this? Isn't this something I needed to do with Triss before doing the other stuff? By the way, where does that other portal go to? This is, hold on. This is a little bit odd. I am not convinced that there's nothing to do here. Hello? Haha! Secret get. Oh. Oh. Well, okay, fine. Take some time, craft gear and potions. Okay, that sounds good. Respec. Oh yes, respec, Chop Dog. By the way, you can give the crystal to Yen as well.
You should have gone after him. Straight into some monster's jaws. Prefer to come up, inform you. Besides, he'll come back this way. He's got to. Ah, there he is now. I'm not going nowhere.
Your choice.
You're alive.
Aye.
Find anything?
I don't want to report to them. I report to Radovid.
Not your concern.
Wrong there, friend. I serve the king. Everything that concerns him's my concern as well. Hand it over, whatever you found.
Nope.
We'll see the king gets it.
Not gonna happen.
Forgetting yourself. Save your orders for your men.
As you wish.
Combat time! Hi there, people. I love bombs. I love bombs. Have I mentioned how much I love bombs? Seriously, this was just the perfect environment. They were all bunched up. Easy just to hit with the bombs. Throw a couple of them and we're done. Dimeritium shackles. Ooh, horrible. Dimeritium? Bleh. I don't know. You know what I mean. So yes, that is the one. Okay, good. You can give the crystal to Yen as well. Look, Arthur, can you blame me? To be honest, you know what I've been kind of thinking of lately now? On the one hand, you know, this Geralt is loyal to Yennefer because they are, you know, the whole soulmate connection, yada yada, last wish thing. But equally though, I've been thinking now, Geralt has been seeing some awesome stuff from Triss. Like, the way she sacrificed herself for down the line, that was amazing. So, I'm kind of thinking, like, I kind of want Geralt to slip up with Triss. And then, sort of, you know, what do we do with that? How do we go from there? That might be an interesting thing as well. Where's that quote bot you promised us? Hothor, I am not a programmer. I could do something like a quote bot, but you know, fine, fair enough. I'll put it on the list. I love bombs. How are you doing that? You're doing that with all caps, okay. And then Byronic Gamer 2016. You know, I mean, in all honesty, guys, you are all each individually far better at programming and computer stuff than I am. Now, what do we have here? Talk to Triss or tell Radovid? Yeah, obviously we're gonna talk to Triss. Oh, I did not actually get that fast travel in. Netwin, hey there, buddy. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Do you mind a really, really small romance-related spoiler? Ooh. I don't know. Choplock, let's go for no. I kind of want to be surprised, because I know that there's something going on with Trish. Like, she mentioned I'll be okay again for my wedding, etc. Which I assume to be an empty comment, but maybe she also actually literally is getting married. So, I kind of want things to... Again? Really now? Why don't you people learn your lesson? Doing fine, Edwin. How about you? Doing great. Ah, that's good to hear. Hey, Netwin, I was wondering, by the way, you know, for you, what is a normal time zone that you use? Because I was thinking of getting a schedule up with a couple of time zones. So, like a good American one, like Central Time, a GMT for Western European people. What's a normal time zone that you use to look at?
Sick of it all.
Sick are you now? Aye. All of us. Just had a game of you and AI versus 2 players in StarCraft 2. Ah, you are way into StarCraft 2, aren't you? Kind of looking forward to seeing that as well. There's so much to play and do, though. Wait, what? Hi there, little kid.
What happened, kid?
They...
Wait, what?
Hey, wait.
Oi.
The Grey Git.
Oh, you son of a...
Grab him.
Ah, that little kid. That little... Ah, here I am, just in all kindness, trying to help people, and you get this. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That little shitty... Poison might be good, sure. Dragon's Dream's okay. Salmon might be good though. Good flashbang. Okay, let's there we go. Get a little bit of blizzard up. And make sure to get the Devil's Puffball in. And follow that up with... There we go, there we go, there we go. Indeed it is. Oh! Oh! Extra gruesome. So I love it. Just a little kid who tried to ambush me, working with a bunch of thugs. Love it. Alright, but you should know this. If you go for one or the other, you should stick to it. If you go for both, bad things happen. Unfortunately, no way to abandon romance once you go for it. Oh. Okay. That is tricky. Ooh, that is very... That actually makes this very tricky. You know what I'm gonna do? Necessarily follow your advice, but I do want your input. So I'm already saying this in advance. I can completely ignore this if I want to, but I'd like to see what you think. So I'm gonna open up a poll for you. Getting awfully close in line. Yeah, that is pretty close to the spoilery line though. But okay, that's good that that's all. Oh, sure thing, that one. Yeah, because, you know, maybe it would have been fun to see the in-between, the problem there. But yeah, as I'm saying, I'm not necessarily going to follow this advice. I just want to see what your favorites are. Where do we go in? Here? Linguini. We will romance the linguini. Comedian.
Hello, Sourpuss.
Hello, comedian. Look at you. So, sorry, I thought a friend of mine lived here. That's why I'm taking all her stuff. Didn't realize it was your stuff, but I'm still taking it. Thank you. That was all. Now, where exactly is her house? It's wait, oh, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna follow this.
Nothing hurts.
Ah. Okay, okay. I think this is it. This is nowhere near where it is. Damn you, minimap. Oh, let's see where we end up here. So, Yennefer, you still have trouble forgiving Triss? Random hooker? Wow, guys, wow. Last call. So, Yennefer with 3 out of 3 votes. You are all for Yennefer. Wow. That's interesting. See, I'm for Yennefer. I'm okay with Yennefer. You know my argumentation. That is the whole Last Wish thing. I don't know, though. I'm still sort of... It's nicely balanced. Oh, by the way, a quick question for you. So, I've been looking into Textura Quadrata as a script. Textura Quadrata being this thing that for computers you'd call it a font, but if you write them, you call them a script. So I've chosen the font on the computer, which is similar to Textura Precisa Minuscule. Is this legible for you? Is this okay as a chat thing? Because I kind of want everything to have the same font, but if this is illegible, let me know. Yeah, you went with Triss, so you're curious to see how Yennefer goes? Ah, I can see that's a problem, yeah. Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm only kind of ambivalent between the two because Yennefer is, I think, the right RP option, but Triss is kind of the one I want to go with. That's personally the one I'd choose if I were Geralt. Wait, what is going on here? Ah.
Yes? Who are you here for?
That explains it.
Triss,
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
don't worry, won't stay long.
You better spend any time with Yen and do the Triss quest after you visit Skellig and do a few quests with Yen. I can see that. Give them both a fair chance.
Fortune favour you.
I can see that.
Marians, cowards all. Fled across the Pontar, said I defended their fatherland.
It's hard to read with the bright username colors. Yeah, I need to find the CSS option to change that up because I wasn't planning on all of them having different colors. Ideally, I just want them all to be dark as well. And there should be an individual CSS option for that. This is the Night Dev CapChat. But I still need to figure it out. I only just managed to figure out how to change the font size. Because CSS is, well, I know nothing about it, so that was literally just...
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Okay, lady.
Yes, Geralt?
Oh, yes, there's a bunch of things I can do. Well, it's not like your marrying's real. Nah, Chop Dog, but it is. I want to treat it with the weight it's supposed to have. So, you kept a Rose of Remembrance, eh?
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
How do you feel?
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
After you killed Menga, you looked shocked.
When you slit Menga's throat, and then you were fierce. Never seen that side of you.
What would you have had me do? Conjure up a cloud of butterflies?
Not what I mean, and you know it. I'm a little worried how it might affect you.
Well, yeah. I'd probably relive it in my dreams if I wasn't already having nightmares about mages roasting on pyres.
So you've been in Novigrad long?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Yenna's way better voice acting and writing, in your opinion. Yeah, and she kind of looks like Claudia Black, which is not bad either. And although we discussed this before as well. Yeah, I can understand why she did it. I also don't agree. Yeah, I think you're right, but I can understand why. Radovid's looking for Philippa.
Spoke with Radovid. Offered me a contract to find Philippa.
The bastard. Wasn't enough that he poked her eyes out? Probably wants to torture her some more. You turned him down, of course.
No.
Oh.
Geralt, you know what he did to her.
Relax. See, I figured if I agreed, I could look for her without his men getting in my way. Fact is, I'm curious to know what happened to her.
So? Learn anything?
Found this crystal.
Even better, found this.
A megascope crystal. It's damaged, but it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Ballista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue on precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
That's it. That's all I could recover.
Okay, she was trying to get her sight back. I can understand that. Capturing dark about the Lodge in the games and scheme behind your back. Also super damning book things that you don't want to spoil. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, Arthur. Fair enough. I don't know those, so that could affect a lot. But yeah, when it comes down to that, I think that does, particularly that, as well as what you heard in that so far just now, that they very clearly say Yennefer was never in the Lodge. Triss, we'll have to see. And right now as well, Triss was kind of supportive of Philippa, so she is a little bit on the edge. Tricky though, tricky. The thing I like, the thing that also puts me in doubt though is that whole Yennefer Geralt thing is always sort of that fierce conflict. But at least Triss actually wants Geralt. I don't know, there's so much stuff. So what did they talk about?
I get that right? Philippa says she wants to restore her vision?
Seems she was planning to grow tissue on precious stones.
Makes sense. Found agates covered in blood in her hideout.
Oh.
If she pulled it off, she'd only
that
be the
makes
second
sense.
person in the world to do so. But the bit about the Lodge, that's what I found interesting.
Yes, what was so interesting about it?
Meaning what exactly?
The names they mentioned. All the most powerful sorceresses. Former members of the Lodge.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
Revive it.
That good or bad?
Depends for who. Philip has always said that if magic perishes, so shall this world. And the Lodge was to protect the mages and their interests. Radovid and the Emperor,
She's
on
a
the other hand,
ghost.
would not be pleased. Both would have to respect our opinions, and neither likes to share power.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Our opinions? You join them? Really?
No, I've got other plans. So, what will you do with the crystal?
No,
Haven't decided.
no.
That Radovid would be very interested in it.
You're not gonna give it to him, are you?
Oh, God. Okay. So this is going to be a difficult one. The thing is, this is one where I'm seeing that Triss is sort of on the edge. She prefers sorceresses and the Lodge being back, but the Lodge has done a lot of wrong as far as I know. And the fact that she's so sort of on the edge, as well as the other sorceresses saying that she's also somewhat on the edge. I don't see why I shouldn't give it to Radovid.
Don't see why not. I was supposed to bring in Philippa, true, but he might be happy with this.
I sincerely hope you're not serious. Radovid hates mages, Philippa especially. If she falls into his hands, she won't get out alive this time.
Ah. Yennefer also wants Geralt more than anything. She just doesn't trust herself. The whole Ice Queen thing in Shard of Ice was her way of saying that she's naturally flirtatious and honestly doesn't feel like she deserves Geralt devotion. Yeah. Yeah, that, you know, that I can see, Hothor. That, yeah. The Ice Queen, you're talking, the Ice Queen thing in Shard of Ice. That's a reference to the books, right? I can recall that he went to, wasn't that actually in Vengerberg, where they were both there and sort of trying to make a thing of it, and she told him that story? Yeah, I can get that though. I can get that. By the way, I'm fairly happy with this about the size of the font. I hope that is good for you as well. Side thing. Okay. Either we give it to her or we. This is difficult. This is difficult. I mean, I was hired to do a job by Radovid. I do owe him a favor as well. And I'm not too sure whether I want the Lodge to get back into business. Ah, the choices! The choices. Okay, you know what I'm going to do about this? I'm going to get you in on this again. Whom to give the crystal to? And then we're gonna go with Triss, or we're gonna go with Radovid. Again, I'm not necessarily going to follow your advice, but I do what happens. Jablock already mentioned you can give this crystal to Yen. Yeah. The thing there, though, is Vaden, I think that's for who to approach with the crystal. So right now, it's also a question of do I piss off Triss or not? Spend time with Yen, spend Witcher 1 and 2 with Triss, and Witcher 3 you've only seen Yen for like 5 minutes. Yeah, Chopdog, that's what I'm thinking as well. I do need to spend time with her as well, just to see. Because, of course, I've seen, you know, I've seen Yen in the early books. I don't know any of the history in between. I'm thinking at this point that I cannot give it to Triss, because simply put, I've made the deal with Radovid. I've already made the deal with Radovid. This is very tricky, though. Oh, this is a weird thing. It doesn't actually reset the poll, so there's currently already 3 votes for Radovid. Let me move 3 votes. It doesn't reset the votes. So there we go. Round. She used an elven metaphor about the Ice Queen's way of saying that she creates these sort of fanatical infatuations wherever she goes. Yeah. This could be just a passive thing. That combines with Geralt's man-child attitude. Oh, that's absolutely true at that point. Stupid machismo. Yeah. One half doesn't know if it's for real, and the other half too stubborn to match and say it is. Yep. Professional ethics. A job's a job. You know, Chop Dog, that is a very good point. That is a very good point. Professional ethics. A job's a job. That does fit with what I'd like. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. Professional ethics. A job's a job. I was contracted to do this. As much as you may dislike Triss, Radovid can suck a flaccid. No. I'm with you. That's the best point. Professional ethics. A job's a job.
It's not like they said anything specific.
Radovid is holding mages captive. He'll force them to extract more from the crystal.
You're overreacting. Besides, Philip is not one to make the same mistake twice.
Geralt, think this through.
I will. Thanks for your help.
Okay, so I'm going with Chop Dog's recommendation, being that at this point there are more quests I can do with her, but
Geralt, I've got a problem.
But I'm going to go to. I'm gonna wait until after I've spoken to Yen. Until after I've done some quests with Yen, and then we'll do more of her quests. So we will go and talk to Radovid. Now, I could fast travel. Oh, nope, I'm gonna fast travel. Let's go to that one. There we go. Rip Kalkstein. Hey, Hawthorne now who's spoiling a little bit. Oh. I'm being an idiot and following the wrong directions here. So yeah, you may be wondering, I have that unspent skill point, but we're going to be respecking anyway, so yeah, doesn't matter that much right now. Now let's see, we're talking, there we go, Oxenford Harbor. On that topic, you were forgetting the third option, romance neither. Yeah, there is that, Chop Dog, but I kind of want Geralt to be in a romance. So I do want to romance at least, you know, somebody. And you know, it does fit in the consistency so far, where I've said consistently Geralt's gonna be with the end. So it's good to at least have a good check.
This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I already know he's dead. Elial told me. Oh, right. I thought that you meant that somehow he might have been alive, but he would die because of this decision.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Heilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Oh, I could murder all of you. Don't worry. Geralt is so conflicted he decided not to choose.
Any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
Oh. Huh. Here's interesting. I don't need to give them that crystal. Ah, now here we're talking about. Here's a solution which I think could be okay. I need to find her. That's the mission. That's what he asked me to do. But I don't need to give him the crystal. So I can say I know she's trying to restore her eyesight.
Wasn't where your men said, but I did find signs of someone doing medical experiments there.
Oh, that's something.
Think Philippa tried to restore her eyesight.
Verily. Empty eye sockets suit her so much better. So, have you any proof?
Oh. Damn. I was hoping to get around this by simply going, you know, Nope. Yes, I have the crystal.
Got this crystal.
If I'd wanted a shiny bauble, I would have gone to a jeweler. You were to bring me Isleheart.
I also don't
This
want to
is a
see the
megascope
lodge back
crystal.
up.
The mages you keep in prison should be able to extract something from it.
Yes. Oh, at last. They might prove useful. Not exactly what I expected, but... Very well. You've earned your pay. Now forgive me. I've affairs to which I must attend.